Every classroom has one. That student who seems to get it all done, on time, in control, stress-free. Is it talent? A high IQ? Superhuman discipline? Number? It's time. Or more precisely, what they do with it. This is your roadmap to unlocking the secret weapon of high achievers. Time management. 24 hours. That's all any of us get. But some students seem to stretch it. Why? Because they see time for what it really is, the currency of success. You can't buy more of it. You can't save it. You can only spend it wisely. The best students don't waste it. They weaponize it. Before you can manage time, you have to know where it's going. Top students do time audits. 1 day, 24 hours. Track everything. Every scroll, every binge, every moment of procrastination. Awareness is power. You can't fix what you won't face. Here's what sets top students apart. They know what matters. Every task isn't equal. Every assignment isn't urgent. They ask, what's the one thing that will move me forward today? They focus on outcomes, not busyness. Because the truth is, being busy is a trap. Being effective is a choice. Willpower is finite. But systems, they're sustainable. Top students don't rely on motivation. They build routines that run automatically. Morning reviews, preset study blocks, fixed wind-down hours. Their day has shape, so their mind stays focused. A to-do list is a wish list, but a calendar, that's a commitment. Time blocking is how elite students protect their priorities. They allocate hours to what matters, and then guard that time like gold. Studying becomes non-negotiable. Distractions don't stand a chance when your schedule is sacred. Your phone is a weapon of mass distraction. Top students control it, not the other way around. They use focus modes, website blockers, app timers, a second phone with no social media, because every glance at a screen steals momentum, and they refuse to lose their edge. Multitasking is a myth. Deep work is how top students crush their study goals. When you go deep, time expands. 2 hours of uninterrupted focus beats 6 hours of distracted effort. They enter flow, they lose track of time, and they absorb more in less time. Sunday night or Monday morning, top students take time to reset and realign. They review last week, look at what's coming, block time for big goals, schedule rest. They don't react to their week, they design it. 5 minutes of flashcards, reviewing notes while brushing teeth, 1 Pomodoro of reading before class. These aren't just small acts. They're stacked habits that build consistency. Top students don't wait for the perfect window. They use the cracks. Sleep isn't wasted time. It's study in disguise. While you sleep, your brain consolidates memory. That review session before bed, locked in deeper. That math problem suddenly makes sense tomorrow. Top students guard their sleep like their GPA depends on it. Because it does. Elite students don't just study. They review, reflect, refine. They use active recall. They space their learning. They test themselves often. Study once, forget. Study smart, remember forever. Efficiency, not effort, is the secret sauce. Top students say no to protect their time. No to random hangouts. No to every group project. No to helping everyone else before themselves. Every no is a yes to their goals. They choose impact over approval. You're not a robot, you're human. Burnout doesn't make you a better student. Strategic rest does. They take breaks, real ones. They reflect on what's working. They adjust constantly. Because staying in motion requires sustainable energy. Top students run their academic life like a business. They think in ROI, they track what works. They constantly optimize. Time is their capital. Focus is their fuel. Results are their mission. Everyone has dreams. Few have discipline. But when you learn to own your time, you change everything. You go from reactive to proactive, from overwhelmed to in control, from average to top of the class. The weapon is in your hand. The strategy is now in your mind. Use it, build your system, and become the kind of student who leads their time, not chases it. Work expands to fill the time available for its completion. That's Parkinson's law, and it's why deadlines matter. Top students set shorter deadlines than needed. They give themselves less time and get more done. Why? Because constraint fuels clarity. When you shrink the time, you force the focus. Everyone procrastinates, but top students don't lie to themselves about it. They know when they're stalling. They call it out. They name the fear underneath: perfectionism, uncertainty, discomfort. And then they start. One page, one flashcard, one timer. Because progress kills procrastination. Cramming is chaotic. Consistency is calm. The best students win by inches, not marathons. 30 minutes a day beats 6 hours once a week. Why? Because momentum builds memory. Daily habits don't just help you study. They reshape your identity. You stop saying, "I need to study," and start saying, "I'm the kind of person who studies." Top students don't study for 8 hours straight. They work in intense, focused sprints. 25 minutes, 50 minutes, max focus, then a break, sprint, recover, repeat. Their brain stays sharp, their attention stays fresh. It's not about how long you study, it's about how deep. Your time isn't just about what you do, it's also about what you stop doing. Eliminate busy work. Automate repeated tasks, like scheduling reminders. Delegate when you can, in study groups or tutoring. Time is too precious to waste on anything low impact. What you don't track, you can't improve. Top students use study logs, time tracking apps, journals, self-reflection checklists. They treat studying like a science experiment, testing what works, discarding what doesn't. It's not obsessive, it's intentional. Feeling stuck, foggy, overwhelmed? Top students hit reset, step outside, walk, breathe, stretch, hydrate, laugh. It's not laziness, and it's smart. Because your brain is a tool, and tools need rest to stay sharp. You don't rise to your goals, you fall to your systems, and your environment is your system. Design it to win. Clean desk, no clutter, good lighting, tools in reach, distractions out of sight. Your space should say one thing: this is where focus happens. Studying without goals is wandering. Top students break goals into annual academic goals, monthly learning targets, weekly priorities, daily actions. Every block of time points to a target. It's not just about studying, it's about strategic execution. Focus is a muscle. You don't have to be born with it. You train it. Start small. 10 minutes of pure focus, then 15, then 30. Increase over time. Eventually, distraction loses its grip, and you become someone who can sit with discomfort and produce greatness through it. Most students think in days. Top students think in seasons. They map out the semester like a general maps a war. Big exams, breaks, projects, essays. They front load the hard work early. They build breathing room. They plan for pressure before it hits. One habit can ripple across everything. Top students identify their keystone, the habit that transforms the rest. For some, it's waking up early. For others, it's journaling, or reading, or pre-class review. Once that habit locks in, everything else follows. Productivity, confidence, flow. Your brain can't learn in chaos. Top students use mindfulness, not as a trend, but as a tool. Just 2 minutes of deep breathing before studying. 1 moment of intentional presence before class. It resets the nervous system. It primes the mind to receive, not resist. Visualization is rehearsal. The top 1% of students see themselves succeeding before they start. They visualize focused study sessions, calm under pressure, walking into exams with confidence. The mind can't tell the difference between real and imagined, so they imagine success until it feels normal. Time is not something to fight. It's something to lead. You are not at the mercy of deadlines. You are not a victim of pressure. You are the designer of your day, the CEO of your energy, and the leader of your hours. Master time, and you master everything.